So, have you worked with Debbie Ryan before?
I haven't. I was beyond excited to be given this opportunity. I love Debbie.
So, how did this come about? So, this is your first feature, first time working with Debbie, first time with MarVista, or?
First time with MarVista, yeah. I've done a lot of shorts. I did some DreamWorks sketch series, and I got sent the script because I have a friend at MarVista who I'd been in a lot of meetings with, and he was like, I think you'd be perfect for this because he knows I'm obsessed with this demo and middle grade and young adults and coming of age and girl power stories, and I just really connected with the script, and I went in and met for it, and I think they called me that night and told me they wanted me. So it was like one of those like whirlwind dream stories.
So, how did you like? Were you nervous directing for the first time?
I wasn't directing for the first time. It was just my first feature. I was nervous because we had like such a short, shooting schedule. But I definitely wasn't nervous directing. I was excited, and they let me have a lot of power over the cast, and we spent most of our pre-production time like finding those kids. I'd say the best thing that I did for this project was spend the time casting and finding those kids. Like, they shine on the screen. She's a star, She's gonna blow up. I love that kid.
So, did Debbie help out at all with casting? Because like it's the young adult former child star, like seeing what they see, what she can see in other.
Debbie weighed in a little bit, yeah. She was like, sort of online, like looking at videos and stuff like that and playing with it then. And, definitely when we got down to the edit and the cut, she was a big part of like giving her opinion, and she came to set a bunch of times, and the kids like freaked out. It always like cost us a few minutes because you can't be 13 and see Debbie Ryan and not freak out and have to get a selfie with her. I got a selfie with her, so I can't complain.
I almost got a selfie with her.
I think you should.
Totally should. So it was your baby. Like, it wasn't like Debbie over your shoulder. This was the Alley project.
This was my project, yeah. I mean, I was grateful to have Debbie and her voice and input. I was grateful to have the input of all these amazing women that were around me. There were a lot of incredible, strong female filmmakers who collaborated on this project, and I was really grateful to have all of the wisdom that I had around me, but I definitely birthed this project.
So it was written by female, directed by female, executive produced by female, primarily female cast. Like, were there any dudes in it aside from the football players?
There's some guys. Abraham Ben Ruby is in it, and he's amazing. And Eric Lutz is Mr. Darling. But yeah, there's a minimal male presence. The love interest angle isn't like overdone, and that was one of the things that I was most drawn to about the script, is that it's not about a 12-year-old girl who finds a boyfriend and everything's fine. It's about a 12-year-old girl who finds herself and figures out that that's the most important thing, that being true to yourself is what matters most. And in middle school, that's such a difficult time for girls especially. I think that it's an amazing message and an amazing theme for a story.
Do you read a lot of YA novels, or like?
I read YA novels. I watch YA movies. This is my jam. I was made to make these kind of movies.
So were you kind of an awkward girl growing up, or?
Yes, middle school was hell for me. So it gets better. I tell you all, it gets better.
So this was kind of a way for you to exercise some middle school demons?
Definitely. It was very cathartic for me, I relate to the character of Jessica so much, and working with Chloe and Megan so closely on this, and Julie, both Julies, yeah, it was definitely a project that came from here, which, yeah.
And then do you have anything coming up? Is there word yet on a Jessica Darling 2?
We're hoping. That's still in the works. I have a couple projects that are also in the works, but nothing that I'm at liberty to talk about at the moment. Yeah.
Well, cool. Congratulations. I hope you have a fun night, and then movie premieres tomorrow.
Yeah, enjoy the movie and watch it. Everyone watch it because it's awesome, and Chloe's a star.
Awesome. Thank you.